Guys, welcome to another video. It's your boy Monix, and today I want to talk about 1047 games and new game, of course. And Ian said this at the end of the season 2 Arena Reloaded update video, and I want to talk about some, and it's about the whole, Titanfall slash BO3 inspired game they're trying to make. I don't think that's a good idea. Now, I don't know how many people are going to disagree with me on this one. I think there's gonna be quite a few people who will disagree with me on this one. Also, if you're from Reddit, welcome to the video, of course. But if you're watching from YouTube, I appreciate it, of course. But I want to post this on the Splitgate subreddit and also on my YouTube channel as well. So yeah. But I just think that this game should be more like this new game they're making should be more like Tribes, and the reason why. Okay, a lot of people in the community has been saying this as well. There's one thing that Splitgate is just done really well, and that's gunplay and movement. And what I want to talk about is movement today. And specifically, what type of movement I want to talk about is the Z-axis movement. Now, there's a term called FPS dash Z or FPS Z or FPS plus Z. You may have heard about it. It's pretty niche, but there was a little game called Tribes, right? And it was made like the first game was Star Siege Tribes, right? It was made in 1998. It was a pretty long time ago. And then Tribes had like its own iterations and stuff, own sequels and blah blah blah. There's a documentary I'm probably going to post down a link below. It was made by Fish Sticks, I think one of the most dedicated Tribes players out there. And I just want you guys to look at that documentary, and it will give you more details on it. But basically, what an LPSZ game is that it basically emphasizes the movement on the Z-axis, or the horizontal axis, right? Like, I've been looking at the list of games that have the FPSZ that the FPS-Z or FPSZ. I don't know. I'm gonna just say FPSZ, right? And it's not a lot of games. Like, it's mostly like inspirations from Tribes, mostly, if not all. I'll be honest with you. It's not that many. I think a new FPS-Z game can really do for this type of market nowadays. One, it's very unique because it's gonna be the only one technically. I know Tribes 3 Rivals is a thing, but let's just say just watch the documentary if you want answers, just watch the documentary. But I think this game can work better if it was more, inspired by Tribes. And they can take a little inspiration from Titanfall, but like a lot of people is gonna be expecting more than just, advanced movement and being a quote unquote movement shooter, right? They're gonna expect mechs, they're gonna expect all this and that, and you don't want to create that false expectation, right? And I'm gonna be honest, I don't think using BO3 is a good idea also because number one, it's not really a movement shooter, it's more of an advanced movement Call of Duty game. There's not even a Call of Duty game that's can be considered a movement shooter. Advanced Warfare, not really. Nah. BO3, not really. Infinite Warfare, not really. So what I would recommend to do is look into Tribes a little more, make an FPS-Z game, because I won't lie, there's a mechanic in Tribes called skiing, right? And I think that mechanic right there, just like, I don't know, man, just the movement of Arena Reloaded, it just reminds me of skiing for some reason. I don't know why. It might just be me. I might just be tripping, of course, how I'm usually am. I just be tripping. But I'm telling you, man, I just don't. All right, I looked at Jake Lucky's tweet on Twitter, right, and I'm already seeing the public perception being like, oh, they're gonna fail the game. The naysayers, oh well, they failed the game. Oh, they failed Splitgate, 2, 3, 4 times, whatever they're gonna say. And then now they're gonna want to try to abandon another project again, or just to make another game and just abandon that game. Like, bro, come on, bro. Why are you so miserable, man? I don't know why people are so miserable nowadays. But I will say don't try to appeal to the broader audience. The broader audience wants a Titanfall like game because we already know Respawn is not making a Titanfall 3. EA, they're like, nah, they canned it like a couple of times. They're like, nah, we're good. We're not making it. Apex is the money maker, right? So, yeah. I just think that just leave it to Diesel Knights and just the other games to do a Titanfall like game, to be honest with you. I think with the reputation and public perception that 1047 has right now, they need to worry about staying niche for now. Like, niche is gonna be their greatest strength here, right? Because I'm gonna be honest, like I said, I love Splitgate. I love it very much with my heart and all this and that, but I'm gonna be honest, them trying to cater to the broader audience is what got them where they at. Like, it sounds kind of harsh, but it just happens. Like, that is reality, right? Like, I keep trying to denying it, but it's true, right? Even as a Splitgate fan, I have to be real, right? I can't just be lying saying like everything is rainbow and sunshines, and nah, it's not doing well. I will say though, to the core audience, it's doing well for us because we want, Arena Reloaded to be more akin to, Splitgate 1 and have a little few stuff from Splitgate 2 is fine, but that is, what we, wanted, of course. But in terms of gaining a new audience, it's not doing well, right? Like, it's not doing as it should be. It's not doing well as it should be doing, right? Sorry if I'm messing up a lot. I'm just telling you, bro. Staying niche is the best thing they can do. The broader audience wants a Titanfall. Like, don't do that. No, I just don't think they should do it. Like I said, I mean, it's up to them or whatever, right? But I think they should go with the route of tribes. Keep it niche. Have like a small level of players, right? Like a small level of players, and just basically just ride with them, right? Because the broader audience is just gonna be like, oh, 1047 is trying to make a Titanfall, like, I'm good. But if you announce like a tribes like or an FPSZ type, game genre of shooter, sub-genre of shooter, they'll be like, wait a minute, this is kind of unique. FPSZ shooters are pretty rare, like very, very rare. And it can help them to be way more unique, right? That's what I think. The next thing I want to say is that a lot of people might disagree with me again, I don't know, but make this new game non-live service, okay? A lot of people are tired of live services. I mean, we can clearly see with even games that are well respected live services, like the finals, Warframe, like even well respected ones are still like, there's still people out in the world is like, we don't want to see no more live services. Like, we want to see non-live service content complete. If your game is content complete, I mean, you have all the maps, all the weapons, all the features at launch, you're good. Like, that is what people want. People want to pay whatever amount you want them to pay, and that's it. You're like I said, you already got their money, right? You're not, because with a live service, you're asking them for your time, right? And when you're asking people for their time, that's the trickiest part, getting them for their time, right? Because I'm gonna tell you this, a lot of people already is playing a live service, or one or another live service, either one or two, right? And when you're making a live service, you're not only competing for competition in the live service space, but you're competing for time. And I'm gonna tell you, time is a big ask for a lot of people, if not almost everybody, because everyone is already playing another live service, and to add another one on top of that, that is a big ask. So at least if you make this extra game they got going on, like maybe $20 to $40, maybe, content complete, everything's done, that's it. I think a lot of people will respect 1047 a lot more if they go this route. All I gotta say is staying niche is this company's superpower right now, because the public perception, like I'm talking about, like with the broader audience they're trying to chase, they don't want them to do it 1047. It's clear, right? Like they just don't like them. I'm gonna say I try to do my part of saying, hey guys, Splitgate Arena Reloaded is a really fun game. It's really a fun game. Like I think it's one of my favorite, shooters of all time, definitely. But it's just a lot of people don't see that. A lot of people see it as the next Concord, bro, for some reason. I don't know why, but that's what people see it as. Or they just hate it, right? Or both, right? But I love Splitgate, right? So what I just want 1047 to do, man, is just please, and I mean please, make the next game niche as well. Now I know you're like, whoa, what? I know a lot of people's gonna disagree with me, and that's okay. But I really want to see 1047 succeeds because they deserve it, man. Like after everything they went through, man, they deserve it. And they proved to, well, at least the core audience, that they are capable of making a really good game. Well, at least we think so. I don't know about the broader audience, but we, as the Splitgate community, we think it can go well. So that's all I just wanted, for it to do well, right? Anyways, I'm out of time here. It's your boy Monix. So if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I'll see you guys in my season 2 Arena Reloaded video, and we'll, talk about it on Saturday. See you guys later. Oh, we gotta do that. Wait, we gotta do the outro. Whoa. Okay, I gotta flow. I gotta go. Whoa.